Hello, YouTube. It's BirdoPrey5, or even there's other places besides YouTube this channel does get copied to, so I really should be saying hello, world. So forgive me if you're watching this on a service other than YouTube. Qapla, welcome to JarLife for Thursday, September 26th, 2019, and thank you so much, Thomas Potts, for the $1.99 super chat, and he is accusing me of Kurogan sabotage because, as the title of this shows, that yes, the main Space Engineer server that we've been playing on for the last few weeks on Anti-Trekker's house decided to crap the bed. Well, that's a terrible pun, or not pun, saying now that I think about it. It decided to stop working right after we released it to make it public on the very first reboot. The server crapped the bed. There's no better way of saying it. I'm sorry. And it's been down since. Anti-Trekker has been hard at work, pressing buttons, trying to fix it. A million monkeys and a million keyboards can eventually write the greatest novel ever written. Then Anti-Trekker at a computer with a million years can eventually, I guess, fix the game. So we'll see what happens. Joseph Patrick was first. He calls himself the resident stalker. Welcome, Joseph Patrick. And he asked, can you at least build some ships in creative mode? Then you just copy to the new live environment. I do not know the game. I'm only guessing from what I heard. Well, Joseph, technically, if we allowed it, it would be possible. However, since it would be too easily abused, I doubt we would allow it. Because, you could say, okay, I made this ship on my own, and I went about and got the resources and built it. But who's to say you didn't fill the ship up with tons of gold and missiles and rockets and uranium and all these resources that are extremely hard to find in the game. And then we would just be pasting in one ship, which can completely change the balance of power in the entire game. So I don't think it will be allowed, but it's not 100% my call. Shronmore says, greetings to BirdoPrey, MamoPrey5, and fellow nerds. Greetings, Shronmore. And Thomas Potts says hi. Welcome, Thomas. And Shronmore says, and greetings to Sassy, Chaser of Cats, Eater of Cookies, Stalker of Cardinals, Defiler of Cushions, and Scourge of the Squirrels. Thank you, Shronmore. And he also throws in, home in Kuroga, where Sassy and the alpacas play, where often is heard an SOB from Bird, and he flips off Turdistan all day. Thank you. Jason Link says alpaca. Strongmore says, remember to switch to live chat. Thank you. I did. No. It's still on top chat. I could have sworn I switched to live chat. Thank you. That would have been bad, I suppose. Josh Street says, Bird and Alpaca Beagle Bits. Having a great promotion, buy a 20-piece of Beagle Bits and get another 20-piece Beagle Bits free. No, Josh Street. I think you're confusing that with Burger King chicken nuggets. Thomas Potts says it should never have been wiped. I blame Hector. I'm kidding. I don't blame Hector. I don't. I suspect that the server was gonna screw up regardless of what mod may or may not have been added. I think it was just the very first reboot and maybe something in the update of the game. I have no idea. I obviously, since I can't see the server and what's going on, I really have no real way of helping Anti-Trekker troubleshoot. Not Ryan Johnson with a $2 super chat. Bird of prey, the scourge of the alpacas. I'm not the scourge of the alpacas. I don't hate the alpacas. I've got an alpaca sticker. Oh boy. Doomcock just uploaded his video where he is no doubt going to tear apart Inverse. And that was another thing I was going to bring up. So now that Doomcock has officially uploaded his video, I will feel less guilty talking about what I'm going to talk about in a couple minutes. But yeah, I don't hate alpacas. I've got an alpaca sticker. I'm okay with alpacas. I just don't want them in my house. That's, I just don't want alpacas as neighbors. But if alpacas want to live amongst themselves, in their part of the world, that's fine. I'm okay with them. I got no problem. Just, don't come into my neighborhood and don't come into my house. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. Many people feel that way. Most people, I bet, don't want alpacas living next door to them. Who's that? Nobody. No, it is not racist. There's nothing. You can't be racist against alpacas. Alpacas are not a race. They're a species. Where are we? Stromore says, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell to get notifications. Thank you. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello in Qapla, blame Thomas for everything that goes wrong in Space Engineers. That's a good, well, I'll blame Thomas. His restaurant, I bet, screwed everything up. Derek McManus, hello grumpy people, hello Derek. Joseph Patrick, obligatory greeting. Hi Joe, Mamo Pray, Sassy, and the flock. Thank you, Joseph. And Josh Street says, Bird broke the server trying to keep Turtistan from finishing the job of getting the war criminal Kurogan dictator. I did not. In fact, I was probably the most upset. Well, I'm sure Anti-Trekker's upset considering all the time he's been putting in. But I was the most upset. I lost a tremendous amount of work when that server went down. And then I lost it a second time when the server went down again last night. I just never learned. Derek says, back shortly, must venture into the dark and rain to get more drinks. Well, Derek, be safe. Kronos says, Oh, it's raining here too, says Mama Pray. Kronos says, don't forget the live chat. Kronos says, shakes fist that Shronmore beat me to it. It's okay. 2 people can remember. Derek says, hey to Krono. Okay, I'm not going to read hellos. Joseph says, it's the anti-trigger server. You need to wipe it and flush afterwards. Apparently, anti-trigger completely wiped the hard drive, started from scratch, and the game is still not working right. So a new map, a new clean install on a fresh hard drive, and still having problems. Thomas's bird must be nude again. Wrong, Thomas. I actually have a quite comfortable shirt on, and a hospital gown as pants. Kronos is Doomcock gonna rip a new one to who? Well, Kronos, there was this so-called journalist at Inverse, which is a company I never heard of. Apparently, they're like a pop culture, or maybe they're even a news. They call themselves news, and they have this pop culture critic, or I don't know. They call him a journalist. I do not. And he made an article where he called Doomcock alt-right, sexist, misogynist, racist, and all these things because of how, I guess, Doomcock feels about Captain Marvel. He brought up a bunch of fake news that never happened. And, Doomcock, this happened like 3 days ago, this article came out. Doomcock was hit pretty hard by it because, Doomcock doesn't apologize for the things he is, but he is most certainly not a racist. He's most certainly not alt-right. I mean, Jesus Christ. He doesn't even allow politics to be discussed. Even in the private streams that you have, if you're just patrons, he doesn't discuss politics. Politics is a no-go. I mean, Anti-Tracker discusses more politics than Doomcock does. So, and I mean, let's be honest, Doomcock is an entertainer, okay? All entertainers, I don't care how conservative they may or may not be, they lean more left than most everyday people. It just comes with the territory. And nothing Doomcock has ever said has made me think he leans heavily right or left, one way or the other. He plays it pretty even. And he's certainly not racist, and he's certainly not sexist. So this was just a whole load of crap, and this person calls him out by name, and we're going to get to it, because I have it up. We're going to get to that in just a few minutes. Joseph Patrick with a €2 super chat says, Mamo Pray 5, this is for you. Joseph sent you €2.
Thank you.
Mamo Pray says thank you. She left the computer, but she says thank you very much. Oh, Kronos asks if you have a tail. I guess I don't know. She's trying to think of one. She doesn't have one right now. Showmore, let us pause to remember the yellow cake uranium orphans of Kuroga, cruelly killed by Turtistani bombing of the orphanage. Yes, let's remember them. Not Ryan Johnson says birds alpaca stickers made from alpaca skin. That has not been confirmed. Kronos is calling me a speciesist, possibly. Mamo Pray says, hi all, just stopping by to say hello and hit that like. Thank you, Mamo Pray. Josh reads his bird of prey. You know Western fast food isn't allowed in Kuroga. So bird, and alpaca beagle bits. It's like Burger King, McDonald's, and Pizza Hut all in one. No. In fact, Kuroga welcomes fast food. I've always had McDonald's specifically. In all my city skyline cities, I go out of the way to put in McDonald's. I go out of the way to put in Cracker Barrel for Mamo Pray. That's her favorite restaurant. Cheesecake Factory. I used to love going to Cheesecake Factory when I could get to one. That Pasta Da Vinci, delicious. Used to love that. And so many other good. Applebee's, Outback, Longhorn Steakhouse. Buffalo Wild Wings kind of sucked, I'll be honest. But the TGI Fridays, Ruby Tuesdays, Olive Garden, all 5-star establishments in my opinion. Mike Richards says greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Mamo Pray will try to think of one. Oh, Kronos asks if there's a tail today. Mamo Pray says she'll try to think of one. And Kronos says Mamo Pray 5 rocks. Jason says, Jay, I'm not the only one without a wrench now. Don't worry, Jay. You soon enough. Your day will come. Josh Street says it's raining. Mamo Pray should make Bird go do a JarLife today. I don't think so. Kronos says urinalist, you mean? No, I don't mean urinalist. Not Ryan Johnson says Turtistani's are notoriously horrible with technology. There goes your server straight down the toilet. Well, it's not my server. It's Anti-Tracker's. Jason, Link, Kronos nailed it. Urinalist. Derek says all hail Doomcock. Indeed. Kronos says, oh yeah, that whole same leftist checkbox word list. Gotcha, yes. Derek says Doomcock is a variety show. Anyone who can't see that is an idiot. Actor says, I thought it was a dude in a costume. It is. Jason Link says, Kronos, I'm leftist, but SJW stuff should stay out of hams and movies. That's just me, though. I honestly have no idea what a hame is. Is it a typo or is it just a word? I don't know, which is quite possible. Kronos says there's something that everyone can enjoy in a variety show unless you just plain hate. Derek McManus says singing, voice impressions, nerd news. It is a variety show. Comedy, okay? comedy. And not only, and I'm going to be honest, not only did they insult Doomcock, they insulted Harvey. How low do you have to be to insult Harvey Cthulhu? Kronos donated. Is that $5? Thank you so much, Kronos. It is greatly appreciated. If you had written something, though, I couldn't see it. So please let me know what it was. Yeah. The guy insulted Harvey, too. Now, don't go there, because we don't want to give Inverse even 1 cent of revenue from you going there. So I've already loaded the page in with all the ad blockers and script blocking and everything I could have installed. So technically, I've cost them money rather than made them any money by bringing it up, and it's still up. And I'm not even going to have to refresh the page. They get 1 view with 0 ad revenue, and that's going to be it. And all of you people can see it without having to go there. Kronos is saying perhaps Jason isn't as left as he thinks. Well, you know, people are as left or as right as they feel they are. Well, I guess that's not true, but you know, there are people who lean left, there are people who lean right. I'll tell you, I lean left in a lot of things, especially for a New Yorker. I mean, in New York, I'm technically registered as a Republican, but I'm a New York Republican. I am not a Texas Republican. And not that I have any problem with Texas Republicans. But, I mean, there are things I agree with that most Republicans would say, you know, that makes you a leftist or a liberal. I don't think I'm a liberal, but people would say I was for some of my opinions. John Street says, bird of prey, that buildings are all bird and alpaca. No, they're not beagle bits. Chrono says, hey to Nicole. Oh, welcome, Nicole. Nicole says, hello, all folks. Joseph says, now you're having homemade food. Actor, I would say no, says Derek. Cole says, hi. Chrono says, enough with the food. Actor says, oh, come on, Bird. He's pretty conservative. He's old-fashioned. He doesn't talk politics, Hector. He doesn't bring up Trump. He doesn't bring up the Senate, Congress. We've never talked anything politics. The only thing he's ever said is that he's pro-Second Amendment. And do you know who else is pro-Second Amendment, but who is as left can be? Sister O'Prey. Sister O'Prey literally identifies herself sometimes as a communist, though she realizes she's mostly a socialist. She feels she has a lot of leftist tendencies and a lot of, you know, she's out there on the fringe. But she is pro-Second Amendment. There are a lot of Democrats who are pro-Second Amendment. So just because somebody is pro-Second Amendment doesn't make them conservative. It's only in the last couple of years that the loony left has decided that if you're not 100% on board, then they don't want to even talk to you. But believe me, if Sister O'Prey got in the White House somehow, everything the left wants would be a top priority except gun confiscation. She's very much in favor of the people having their guns because I'd say Parents O'Prey and myself, we did a pretty good job teaching her how to use a gun. And in fact, just this morning, I had to free up some hard drive space on the computer. So I was going through some old videos, and I found an old video of me, Sister O'Prey, and a bunch of our friends up in the Adirondacks in upstate New York in 2002. And I was going to maybe play some of that at some point, but not today because I've got a short stream today. I've got to end this for seriously end at an hour at tops. And but one of the things on that video is having Sister O'Prey take some shots with a rifle as we were doing some target shooting, and I wanted to make sure she shot before. It wasn't the first time, but I wanted to make sure she got in a few shots. I mean, honestly, the best way to get somebody who doesn't like guns to like guns is to take them shooting, because then they will realize what they've been missing. Where are we? Kronos would say Bird is a variety show too. So does Hector. So Bird is a variety show too. And Kronos says I would say Bird is a variety show. Well, I it's possible. I never thought of myself like that, but I guess it fits the description. It's more like a show without any particular aim, though. You don't know what's going to happen. Josh reads his Bird of Prey. Buildings are a bird. Oh, I read that. Actor says, but he's not far right. Yes. Josh reads his Bird. You don't want to go sing in the rain. No. Actor says around that area you will also see him seem like center relative to you. And Thomas Potts says free Harvey on him. They insulted Harvey. Bastards. Oh, they did. They absolutely did. Derek says Hypnotoad. I don't have Hypnotoad. Derek McManus says push the button. TM. I wish I could. Although, I'll be honest, I think, and I've talked about this before, but, I feel bad when he starts talking about pushing the button, because it's code. Kronos' Bird of Prey, I forgot what I typed. You people. Actor says you can't free Harvey on somebody. Harvey is freed on all. Exactly. Harvey is a one-time permanent solution to a temporary problem. Derek McManus says go to Inverse with a can of petrol and a box. No. Do not do that. Don't do that, people. It's the Northern Ireland way. They are based here in New York City. But no, I do not, and nobody should do that. Not Ryan Johnson says Bird is always saying you people. Hey, I'm not always saying you people. You people just think I'm always saying you people. So stop thinking that, you people. Kronos says my aunt is very left. I still deal with her. Nicole says, well, I am people. Lol. And Kronos says, yay, peeps. Actor says not Ryan Johnson. Typical mobster mentality. Derek is ambidextrous. He can drink with either hand. Very cool, Derek. Kronos is building houses made of alpaca bricks in Karoga. Makes sense. Nonsense. Not Ryan Johnson's Ecta. Bird is the alpaca godfather. Kronos says, wow, Sis O'Prey is pro 2 second. Interesting. Yes, Kronos, it is indeed interesting. Actor says not bringing up politics has nothing to do with it. Where you are in the political 3D map. Nicole is pro first and second. That is true. Yes. Jason says lots of progressives are pro second. Exactly. So I'll be honest. All we know about Doomcock, and I've been listening to Doomcock's live streams and his private streams for patrons only for, I don't know, a year and a half now, I guess, since I found him, which was shortly after I found Anti-Tracker, and he has never really truly betrayed his political leanings. If I had to guess, I would say he's probably center, especially for Texas. I don't think he's hard right. I don't think he's hard left. I'd say he's probably Texas moderate. I think he'd vote for our current president? I honestly have no idea. I mean, I have no idea if he would or not, so I can't say, and that's fine. I don't need to know who he's going to vote for. It doesn't change what I think about the guy. Agner, yep, Bird is compartmentalizing. Okay. Yosef says, Flock, lick the gray thumb till it turns blue. Kronos says, well, the politicians have bodyguards that, guess what? Have guns. Gasp. Jason says, like Bird said, the loony left screams the loudest. People like me get drowned out when all we want is policies that work for everyone, not just a few. Then, Jason, I am happy people are like you are out there. Agner says, Bird hasn't bodyguards. For that reason, Kronos, he ran out of bodyguards. Getting in shots. Damn alcoholic, says not Ryan Johnson. Stromor says, Bird of Prey, I did the political compass test. Turns out I'm fairly left-wing. I thought I would be right of Genghis Khan. I did that political test where it's like a graph with 4 quadrants, and it tells you where you lean by putting a dot on the somewhere on those 4 quadrants. I swear to you guys, I took the test. My dot was dead center. 0, the origin point. Neither left nor right, neither totalitarian nor anarchist. Right, completely dead center of the map. I wish I had the link to it. It was on my forum. We did it years ago, but that's where I was. Completely dead center. Yosef says, I'm not far right. I'm not far left. I'm far away. That's probably the best place to be. Lol, Yosef, says Nicole. Derek says, Doomcock has his response up. Yes, I noticed it came up. That's what started us talking about it. Chrono says, you have different styles of shows. Games, singing, planning, chatting, storytelling, pet jokes, and Mamo Prey tales, too. Crashing ships, cheating, says Hector. Wow. Kronos forgot about those. Kronos says, Austin, Texas seems left a bit. Oh, Austin, Texas is way left. I mean, they're kind of the hippies of Texas. But of course, that's only his entrance to the center of the earth is there. It's not that he actually lives among the Austinites. Austinites? I don't know. Yeah, Sassy is actually from outside Austin, Texas. You can find Doomcock Sassy if we ever went to Austin. You can find the opening to Xanadu. To the center of the earth? Yes, she's saying yes. Actor says, regarding the second, USA has to really think why it is that you have so many shootings. We know why we have so many shootings, Hector. There's nothing we can do about it. Kronos says, far away sounds like fun. Actor says, well, those tests depend on who made the test, too. I'm sure the center will be very different depending who made the thing. Yeah, but, a lot of people were taking it. And a lot of people were getting answers that, they mostly agreed with. Yosef says, I live here. And he puts in a link. I can't view it. Insta Street View. Wow, very cool, Yosef. Not Ryan Johnson. Fun fact, alpacas use a communal dung pile known as Turdistan. Excellent, not Ryan Johnson. Excellent. Hippie cow peeps, asks Kronos. Jason, like lols. Joseph says, feel free to visit. Actor says, the poop corner. Kronos says, I'm unsubbing from Sassy's channel. Sassy doesn't have a channel. I don't know who you subscribe to, but it's not Sassy. She needs a channel. Nicole says, not Ryan Johnson. No. Actor says, nice house and neighborhood, Joseph. Jason links to Xanadu. That's from B5. I thought, no, Xanadu. Xanadoom. That is Doomcock's secret layer at the center of the earth. Actress is saying that there's nothing nobody can do about it. Avoiding getting murdered is so sad. Well, actor, it is unfortunate, but I don't know what to tell you. It would take actions that are even more unconstitutional to do something about the shootings. So we're kind of stuck. Not Ryan Johnson says, Nicole, true. It's the internet, it's true. Just put it on the internet. Corona says, oh, well, I don't have to unsub then. And I'm waiting on the spoon banning. That'll save lives. Yosef says, actor bot houses left and right are being renovated. On the right, actually, my best friend bought it and is remodeling. Oh, very cool, Yosef. Very cool. So, since we already started talking about it, let's head over to the web browser. And this is Inverse, inverse.com. And like I said, please do not go here. Please do not Google it. Please do not search it out for yourself. If you do, please make sure you have an ad block on. You do not want to give these people a cent. Do not let them benefit financially from this garbage. Now, a lot of you have already seen this article on other channels. I know Midnight's Edge went through it last night with Anti-Trekker. So this is not new. I mean, Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers had it up. And I'm sure many others probably did as well. But there's a couple of things I want to talk about. So this is by some person named Corey Plante. I don't know. Plant-E, whatever his name is. And I'll be honest, I can tell already he is probably somebody who doesn't want me assuming his gender. So if he is not actually a he, I apologize, but looks like a guy's name, so he's a he for now. Subject to change. Anyway, he talks about how Brie Larson is the future, Captain Marvel, Cinematic Universe, blah, blah, blah. And anyway, the Disney lost confidence in Captain Marvel. 2 is in jeopardy, but these are unconfirmed. Reports feel like a fabrication by what we might call the white nationalist fringe of the entertainment news industry. The white nationalist fringe of the entertainment news industry. And it says, on Saturday, September 21st, we got this covered, wrote about comic book news article reporting that Disney has lost confidence in Brie Larson as Carol Danvers. Shit, I clicked on something, but thankfully I still have the ad blocker on. Anyway, we all know what the deal is. But here we go. Here's what I wanted to bring up. The Captain Marvel 2 rumor originates from the Overlord DVD YouTube channel. Now, thankfully, I assume they put in a link. Okay, they actually did link. Oh, and my Bird of Prey 5X is not subscribed to Doomcock. So let's subscribe him. But yeah, so they actually put in a link to Doomcock's channel. So you know what? I guess I have to give them a little bit of credit. Because I have seen these pieces where they refuse to even link to the channels that they're calling out. So you know what? Corey Planty, I actually have to give you a tiny amount of credit where credit is due. But that's where it ends. His host claims their inside source. It's a Disney deemed Brie Larson a little stiff and a bit unlikable. So these are direct quotes. A little stiff and a bit unlikable. Like that is such horrible stuff to say about somebody. And I think most people would agree that she did come off as a little stiff in the movie and a bit unlikable. And I haven't even seen the movie, but from the scenes and the deleted scenes and the trailer, I would have said the same thing. in her portrayal of Carol Danvers in Captain Marvel Avengers Endgame. The language here is already concerning a tone of misogyny to it. Oh, it's misogynist to say that an actor is a little stiff and a bit unlikable. Well, how the hell else are you supposed to say that if that's true? I mean, are you not allowed to tell any actress? You're not, and I'm saying actor on purpose because apparently it's misogynistic to call actresses actresses. That they're all supposed to be actors for some unknown reason, but it's how do you even criticize a female actor if you can't use words? So then the rumor was that Marvel was counting on pairing her up with Spider-Man, and because Sony took Spider-Man back, now they don't know what they're going to do, and it's all this big deal. And Doomcock reported it, and he said over and over, and at the very beginning he said, remember, this is a rumor. We must treat this as a rumor. He was reporting on a rumor. He wasn't saying it was a fact. He wasn't saying that this is what's going to happen. He was saying it was a rumor. Why should anyone trust this rumor? They shouldn't at all. You're absolutely right. Nobody should trust any rumor. Okay? Rumors are rumors. They're fun to talk about. They don't mean squat. What's another rumor I heard recently? A whistleblower in the White House. Oh, but never mind. We're not going to talk about that. But that's also a rumor. And you're right. Nobody should trust rumors. This major scoop from an inside source feels like pure BS. I agree. And Overlord's DVD channel is just like Marvel version of Mike Zero. I don't know who the hell that is. Whatever. Somehow this Overlord DVD guy is even less trustworthy. I don't know who that other person is. The host of Overlord DVD dubs himself Dictor Van Doomcock, hence the DVD. Which I will admit, it took me like 6 to 8 months, maybe a year, before I realized that's where he got the DVD from in his name. Who is the future ruler of Earth according to his bio? DVD is a supervillain and a pop culture critic. And that's exactly who he purports to be. That's exactly who he is. He wears a Doctor Doom knockoff helmet. He speaks like he's doing a bad Darth Vader impression. What are you talking about bad? He has an incredible voice. And wears a robe that looks like he bought it from a Time Lord 50 years ago. Well, I don't know. Is that something to be embarrassed about? Because I'm not a, I assume that's a Doctor Who reference, but I'm not a Whovian. I've never watched more than 1 or 2 episodes of Doctor Who and didn't like it, so. But I'll assume it was meant to be insulting. Here's where it happens, though. Overlord's co-host, in quotes, co-host, is a small plush doll Cthulhu with an even more annoying voice. How do you call Harvey's voice annoying? And to say that Doomcock's voice is annoying, then you call Harvey's voice even more annoying. Like, this person has lost all credibility. The entire thing looks like a dumpster fire, and that's before he even starts talking. So you know what his voice is before he starts talking? That's frickin' amazing. The government should pay you to do like magic and shit for the CIA. You know what people sound like before they even talk. The worst is yet to come. Who actually trusts this guy for entertainment news? Well, considering he's just bringing rumors, I would say only trust him when he's actually talking news, which you don't seem to do yourself, Corey. But wait. Oh, he publicly used the C word. Oh, how terrible. He publicly used the C word. He even tried to spread a rumor that Rian Johnson was losing his upcoming Star Wars trilogy. So he admitted it was a rumor. He wasn't trying to spread it. He was just reporting it. Yeah, he was pissed that Lando Calrissian became a pansexual in Solo because it was effing stupid. It is so stupid that a guy we had known all of a sudden is having sexual relations with a frickin' robot. That is the dumbest thing. I'm not even a big Star Wars fan, but that is so stupid. He talked about Black Panther. He dare say a bad word about Black Panther and called it a political litmus test, which it was. It doesn't mean it was a bad movie, but it was absolutely a litmus test. He also claimed that Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy committed a crime against humanity by perceiving Star Wars as a delivery system for her feminist propaganda. Well, he did say that. And I would just say that I think we all knew he didn't literally mean it was a crime against humanity. But it was pretty close. Where is it? The vast majority of these videos are harsh reactions to progressive entertainment franchises. Well, maybe that's because they suck. His opinions are overwhelmingly anti-Disney and pro-Warner Brothers. But they also make it clear that he's a defensive white male. Is it a crime to be anti-Disney? I don't know what he's pro-Warner Brothers about, but that was new to me. And to make it clear he's a defensive white male, to be completely honest, the only way I even think that Doomcock is white is because on a couple of videos, when he raises his arm and there's a little bit of arm showing between his glove and the sleeve of his whatever he's wearing, cape, no, not cape, robe, you can see a little bit of wrist, and it looks quite pale. So yeah, I pegged him for a white guy, but understand, Doomcock, that's a character. For all we know, that's not even Doomcock acting on the screen. We don't know what actual Doomcock actually looks like. Just to be clear, he could be African American. He could be Asian. He's probably white, I'll grant you, but it doesn't have to be. When news broke that Henry Cavill would no longer be Superman, and reports came out that Warner was considering Michael B. Jordan as for the role, he called it an effing disgrace. Well, I thought you just said he was pro-Warner Brothers. So he attacked Warner Brothers? So not so pro-Warner Brothers. Maybe he's just pro-pop culture. Did you think of that? I mean, I guess you didn't. But no, where's the best? Where's the best? Oh, here it is. Here it is. But we're gonna come back to it. Because this is it. Overlord is not a journalist. He doesn't purport to be a journalist. You do. And he clearly does not report the objective truth. Yeah, he kinda does. It's his truth. He's reporting his truth. Who the hell are you to say he's wrong? It's his opinion. He operates with a specific, hateful agenda. Yes, he hates bad shit. He hates bad movies. He hates when people screw up the franchises he spent his whole life loving and admiring. He hates when people do dumb things to great movie franchises and great TV shows. He hates when everything we knew about Star Trek is thrown down the toilet with a show like Discovery. He hates that everything he loved about Star Wars is thrown down the toilet with the new latest movies, okay? He hates that they're going to make James Bond into a woman for no reason, just to be edgy in 2019. It's bullshit. That's what he hates. He doesn't hate the people. He doesn't hate the actors, the actresses. He hates the ideas. He hates the stories. And he's allowed to. Doesn't make him bad. He may have over 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, but that doesn't make him right. Actually, it does. It makes him absolutely right. He's as right as he wants to be in whatever he says because he reports it as rumor and opinion. He is not purporting to tell us the news. Unlike you, Corey, who claim to be a journalist. And you're lying, Corey. You're lying to all of us. It just means he has a large audience even when he shouldn't. Who the hell are you, Corey, to tell us or who should not have a large audience? Okay, you're the reason he has the audience, Corey. Look at yourself. But this is where I really got mad. Dictor Van Doomcock might be the foolish king of an internet hate mob, but he's also so cowardly he won't even reveal his face. Remember that line. He is so cowardly he won't even reveal his face. He's a racist, he's a sexist, a bigot, and he wears it on his sleeve. The only thing worse than being this guy is spreading his hateful rumors as possible legitimate news. Damn it, Corey. How much more clear can he make it when he starts his videos or when he's about to say a rumor? He reminds us this must be treated as a rumor, not as a fact. This must be treated as a rumor. He reminds us twice, at least twice. But, Corey, how dare you call him cowardly? How dare you call him racist, sexist, bigot, and all that other stuff? But how dare you call him so cowardly he won't even reveal his face? Well, Corey, I had to click on your name, and oh, we get to see your stupid face, Corey. Here it is. Corey Plante. An inverse calls you a multimedia journalist, which I guess is a lie because you're clearly not a journalist. You're a blogger at best, Corey. A writer and a reporter. Well, I don't know what the hell you report on. I haven't seen you make a report yet. Living in Brooklyn, New York. Let me guess, Corey. You live in the hippie, hipster, you know what I'm talking about part of Brooklyn. Not real Brooklyn, Corey. You want to come down to Canarsie, Corey? I bet you would shit your pants, Corey. Come on down to Canarsie, Corey. But here's his Twitter. So let's see what Corey thinks about a couple of things. Corey, this guy who would call Doomcock a coward. What does Corey think? Oh shit! These tweets are protected. Only approved followers can see at Corey is a Fox's tweets. To request access, click follow. Holy shit, Corey! How do you call a man a coward and then you Twitter protect your goddamn Twitter account? Nobody can even see your tweets unless they follow you, and then I don't even know if it's guaranteed. It just says the request access, click follow. Fuck you, Corey! I'm not gonna click to follow. I don't want to follow a man baby who's posing with his frickin' kitty cat. Now, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against his cat. The cat is pretty cute as cats go. But, fuck you, okay? And your Twitter account. And, oh, at least he calls himself as he's a soy boy hipster millennial. I guess when 100 people call you that a day, you're right to put in your Twitter profile. The only thing I'm surprised I don't see in here are his gender pronouns, Corey. So, you're okay with he? I hope you are. Because if you're not, I don't apologize. But either way. Oh, and you are claiming you're in New York, New York, not Brooklyn, New York. Minor difference. I don't know which one's right. But try to make it at least correct. If you live in New York, we know there's a difference. Other people, they might not care. Fucking Corey Plante. You know what, Corey? You should probably ask Doomcock if he's got an extra helmet. Maybe people will stop calling you hipster, millennial, and a soy boy. But you're the coward, Corey. You are the coward. These tweets are protected. There might be no more cowardly words in the English language today than these tweets are protected. What are you protecting, Corey? What could be so important that you wouldn't even let? If Twitter is a freaking public forum for all, you're a journalist. You're claiming to be a journalist. Don't you want people to see your goddamn tweets, Corey? How is this even possible? If you worked for me, Corey, and you were a journalist and you had a Twitter account that I was putting on every freaking article you submit, and I call that article with reservation because it's more like a blog. But either way, if I was advertising your Twitter for you on my site, you better damn well believe I would make sure you had your tweets public because nobody should see this. People are complaining about what was that? What was that? Oh, thank you so much, Kronos. Thank you for the $5, Kronos. But people were complaining about Star Wars Explained blocking us on Twitter, but I don't think Star Wars Explained purports to be a journalist. Corey does. So that is what I wanted to get off my chest. Frickin' Corey Plante and Inverse. And please, I know you want, but there's no place to comment here. You can't leave a comment. There's nothing you can do. If you want to go to his Twitter and subscribe to him, so maybe you can tweet to him. It's Corey is a fox. At Corey is a fox. No spaces. Now, isn't that a bit misogynistic? I mean, aren't like Corey is a fox? I mean, that sounds, I don't know. That sounds to me, that sounds like a little sexist. If I had to think so. But clearly, it can't be because Corey is a self-described soy boy, so. And Corey, I don't often talk about the relative attractiveness of other men. But Corey, you're not a fox. You're not a fox. God knows what that would look like without that cat to take the eye away from your face. And I say that, Corey, as someone who I agree is less attractive than you, but you, Corey, are still no fox. Anyway, time to get back to the chats. Sassy was good. She didn't get mad, even though I was raising my voice. Where are we? Nicole says, well, then I have $1 billion in the bank, a solid gold toilet. Kronos is not that cheese again, although he does like cheese. Not the Brie Larson. Not the actress. Sharon Moore says, Bird of Prey. I did 4 political compass tests from different companies. I came out halfway between center on far left on all but one, which said I was center. Sounds like you are an extreme leftist hippie, Sharon Moore. I hope you enjoy Kronos says, just smile, damn it. See, but he didn't say that. Not Ryan Johnson says, so who isn't blocked on Twitter by that so-called journalist who wrote the article about Discord? Well, I don't think he's blocked everybody, but he wants you to forces you to follow him before you can read his tweets. So F that. I don't need to see his tweets. I already know what they're going to say. They're not good. I disagree with them all. Actor says, and they're rumoring Feige will plant that piece of wood in Star Wars now. There's no way that's happening, Actor. Kronos says, I consider myself a bit right of center. Now, Brie Larson, she might appear in Star Wars, but Captain Marvel, no. Kronos, I consider myself a bit of right of center, except when I'm drunk. Actor says, except when drunk. Kronos says, well, there's that. And Kronos rolls eyes. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird reading an article, blah, blah, blah. You people, blah, blah, blah. Son of a bitch.
Son of an
Excuse me, I'm so sorry for that cough. Mamo Prey says, son of an alpaca. Nicole says, watching free movies on YouTube with ad block, so it's really a free movie. Lol. Dado D says, hi, welcome Dado D. Seems like you're new to the channel. I hope you enjoyed my rant. Hope you're still here. Yosef says, Kronos, so when you're drunk, how far, what, gone, lol. Kronos welcomes Dado. Actor says, well, if it was DJ Odyssey, it would be blah, 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 crazy lefties, blah, 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 crazy lefties, blah, blah, AOC. And Yosef says, hey, Dado D, nice to see you here. Thank you, guys. You know what? I want to thank all of you guys for making new people feel welcome here, especially when I'm on a rant and you know I'm going to be a while before I get to actually say hello to them. Actresses who are inverse, never heard of them, SOBs. I didn't either until this all happened. Daniel's Hot Topics is Bird of Prey. Why was Anti-Tracker on's Midnight Sludge? Well, Daniel's Midnight's Edge. Anti-Tracker is he's not a regular, but he's a regular on Wednesday nights, and he's an alternate or like in standby on Mondays and Fridays, if they need him and if he can be there, he comes in on those days as well. So he's I'll be honest, I used to listen to Midnight's Edge, then I stopped for a long, long time, and now that I resubscribe to them because of Anti-Tracker, I see every night they have a slightly different group. So, Anti-Tracker comes in, a couple nights a week. And he seems, gets his name out there, gets to hear different opinions. Dado D. Yosef, hi. Long we haven't seen each other. John DeMarco says, hello all. Welcome, John. Actresses has already gone there like 3 times to promote his channel, I think. Yeah. He's been there, actually, I would say way more than 3 times. Probably 5, 6, 7 times. Because I know I've put him on the website at least 4 or 5 times, and I didn't do it every time. Kronos says, hi there to DeMarco. Kronos says, wow. The call says, Tom Baker is the best doctor. Kronos says, sounds like just pure hatred. Never even saw any of his vids. I'm better. I'm betting. Yeah, well, he must have seen at least one to get the that info. Not Ryan Johnson says the bias is strong in this article. Yeah, I would use articles sparingly. John DeMarco Doomcock's voice is deep and masculine, so I'm sure that he triggers some folks. Joseph says, how you gain subscribers, Bird of Prey. You should write an article about you under some made-up identity, female Hispanic, of course. Not a bad idea, Joseph. Actor says there's tons of upstart bloggers and small sites. Who is this inverse site? I repeat, I have no idea. Actor says Juanita. Chrono says that's the Bree face. Look at the love. Yosef says actor, so he is bird, so Paloma, of course. Actor says if you got her the wrong latte. Actor says Juanita Paloma Quiroga it is then. Okay, when you guys see that Juanita Paloma Quiroga wrote an op-ed about how terrible this Bird of Prey 5 character is on YouTube, you guys will know who really wrote it. Yosef says actor, we just created an alter ego for Joe. Nicole says he attacks bad pop culture. Exactly. Actor says corruption of pop culture. Excellent. Sorry, I just said that actor. Kronos says actor, ouch, hate to be one of her assistants. And Kronos says he'd spit in her coffee. Juanita is not a real person, Kronos, don't worry. Actor says it's bullcrap. I didn't hit her. Oh, hi, Mark. The room. Chrono says the ranting is picking up. Oh, poop. Yosef says this article is real suffrage. Oh, it's total suffrage. Suffrage. Chrono says wow. Nicole says Corey is has a broken head gasket. Mike Richards yells preach, bird. Actor says this is like the oh Jesus, Kotaku / the Mary Sue bottom of the barrel writing. Yeah, I guess this guy probably got fired from the Mary Sue and had to find something even worse. Chrono says I love my hate for these types. Lol. Kidding. No kidding. Ozzy NF. Welcome. Ozzy says Bird of Prey. How are things? Hail Quiroga. Ozzy, we're still waiting on the Space Engineer server. Maybe tonight, maybe not. We'll see. But hail Quiroga indeed. I'm glad to see you. Nicole says, oh, it's a Corey Uralist. Actor says, put a Doomcock and him in a room and throw away the key. Chrono says, safe spaces. Wow, just wow. Josh Reed says, lol bird, why do all the idiots that want to be journalists live in New York? I don't know. I guess because it's a fairly easy job to have in New York. Not Ryan Johnson, the rant is strong with this one. Chrono says cats rock. Nicole says carpet bomb and then run to your bunker. Lol. John DeMarco says nice ranting bird. Josh Street says that cat looks like it's saying help me get away from this idiot. 47 Yorktown is here, says Angry Bird. Angry Bird? That was the game I used to like. Krona says soy boy, ha. Douche. Actor says he has no cat. That cat owns him. Well, that's pretty common amongst cats. Yosef says Bird of Prey, this stream is not suitable for all advertisers, I think. Not even the NRA will place adverts here. Yeah, Yosef, I'm not going to fight this one when they demonetize it, like they probably already have. Chrono stepped up and tipped another $5, thereby remonetizing the stream. Thank you, Chronos. Agnes says, maybe Hari Cthulhu will, Yosef. Strongmore says, I think Corey was writing that article while taking a dump and mixed up the paperwork. It's possible. Actor says, Kronos got a prime quality rant. Not Ryan Johnson says, he started blocking the article. He started blocking after the article came out, and people started talking about it on YouTube. I was able to see his tweets 2 days ago. Very interesting. Still cowardly. Perhaps more cowardly. Actor says he's probably a furry. You know he might be. Kronos says, don't hear too many bird rants. This was epic. Thank you, Kronos. What time is it? I got a little under 20 minutes to go. He wished it was a furry fox. That's what I'm thinking. He probably dresses up like a fox. at FurCon, or whatever it's called. Joseph Patrick, Corey is a C-word. Tiki of Doom, Corey is a broken, sad degenerate. Well, at least one of those. Nicole says, meathead dead from the neck up. Lol. Crow says, Sassy was calm, amazing. Yes. Agnes has probably forgot Sassy outside in the rain. No, Sassy's not outside in the rain. Is she? No, Sassy's right here. I looked over and I didn't see her. I was like, uh-oh. Daniel's Hot Topics is Bird of Prey. All hail the future ruler of Earth, Lord Doomcock. Yes. And Doomcock will probably be the future ruler of Earth. I will make sure I get my, my own space that I can rule independently, but I will get Karoga and I'll be happy. Chrono says, I didn't type that, Hector did. Oh, I'm sorry. What did I say? Oh, he wished he was a furry fox? Did I say Hector wrote that? No, that was you, Kronos. I don't know what I credited you with. I'm sorry. Kronos says, son of a bitch. Son of alpaca does sound better. Thank you. Alexander's in the house. Bird of Prey, hi, how are you? Captain and bleeding sex doll doesn't look to be there. This is a great day. By the way, new people, you are all welcome. What? Alexander, welcome. I prefer it when you used to say things like Star Trek V is the best movie ever, and MCU Aunt May naked everybody wants, because at least I understood what you said. I have no idea. Oh, I get it. Never mind. You don't have to explain. I got it. This is a Captain Redneck reference. Understood. John Street says, son of a alpaca, Kronos. Derek says, hey to Daniel. Kronos says, Josh Street. Now try to get Bird start saying that. Night Breeze says, Qapla, Bird of Prey. Qapla, Night Breeze. Derek says, how far behind is the chat? Oh, wow, like 10 minutes. Mike Ridgers says, Bird of Prey, you should make that rant into a rebuttal video. Maybe. Maybe I will. Thank you. Thanks for that idea. Kronos, about 10 minutes. Yes. Night Breeze, hi, Kronos. Jason links is I'm going to just skip to the Bird of Prey 5s and the occasional others because I want to get to the end. Mama Prey, did you have anything for today? No. If you got anything, you can. I just want to know.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Mama Prey has a short one, so give me a few minutes to get to the end. Is that good?
Huh?
That good for you?
Yeah, a couple of minutes.
Okay, so Mama Prey will be ready in a couple minutes. Then we'll end after her short tale. I have no idea what it's going to be. Hackamy, that was a great rant, Bird. Corey is a C-word. Yosef, I watched today a Steve Shives video on how progressive Trek is. It was so weirdly bad, I might unsubscribe from his channel. You know, Yosef, I finally unsubscribed from Steve Shives about 2 months ago. He was just getting worse and worse and worse. He did a few Trek actually videos that weren't terrible. But for 3 or 4 months now, every one was getting progressively worse. And just that other crap that his channel puts out, I couldn't take it. And unfortunately, I had to unsubscribe from Steve Shives. I don't blame you, Yosef. Derek McManus says, just watch Doomcock's response. He defeated him with logic. Awesome, Derek. I can't wait to watch Doomcock's response. I don't blame you for watching Doomcock's response over me. I don't at all. Shrowmore says, Bird of Prey indeed fairly left, though I'm socially conservative. Gotcha. Cronus says, Joseph, wow, you are patient than I am. I'm more patient, I guess. Derek says, so, no, I can't have her initiate Order 66. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, I was talking about spitting in debris coffee. Gotcha, I'm sorry. Derek says, just don't put your delicate bits in her coffee. Jerome was his Bird of Prey. I think we found Herman Schmeckelback's Twitter handle. Corey is really the evil Schmeckelback, bane of anti-tracker. I don't think Corey has the cojones to be Schmeckelback. I just don't. That's giving him too much credit. Derek, Kronos is Derek, that's deep. Joseph says, Kronos, some of his videos are actually funny, especially when he talks about Janeway, but this one was really bad. Kronos says, mucho respect for the peeps in the military or retired from. Indeed. Soprano time, says Kronos. Soprano. Where are we? Josh Reed Sassy is making sure her restaurant empire called Bird and Alpaca Beagle Bits is making her money. Jesus Christ. Josh Reed says, Bird of Prey would be Hector would be an epic rant. Actor says, Joseph Anti-Tracker should see that video from his friend Shives. Ah, I gotcha. Kronos is saying, Mama Pray, do it. Yay, just a couple minutes. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, Mama Pray, story time. Yes, yes. Nicole is giving love to Mama Pray. Daniel's Hot Topics is Bird of Prey. The scene in Avengers Endgame is cringy when you see all the women walking to the battlefield, acting all tough and cross. We are the women. We are tough poop. SJW poop. Yes. Wesley, Crasher, Bird of Prey, Mama Prey story time is the best. Very cool. And Mama Prey just got in. So whenever she is ready. Okay. Vile Mike's in the house. Vile Mike says, I am fat. I'm a fat guy. Every dance I do is breakdancing. I'm sorry to hear that, Vile. Yeah, Sassy's upset because somebody was passing by. And without further ado, here is Mom O'Prey.
Hi, guys and girls, if there's any. Oh, females, women. You know what? I am not politically correct, and I'm never going to be. But that's me. I'm old, so I can get away with it. Hello, all. Joe, I'm going to need your help. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Bird. Okay.
I think they know.
Yeah. This is going back, and it's another Kuroga story. A real Kuroga, not fake Kuroga. But, we went up to the house, a whole bunch of people. My brother and my sister-in-law, may she rest in peace. She had 5 kids. So there were their 5. My 2. Don't ask about this, but one of my students from school. And I don't know who else, Joe.
Yeah, Michael Schwinn. Michael S.
Yes, and one of Joe's friends. First thing, well, not the first thing, but we went up for a weekend, and we went to Ponderosa to eat. And
For those of you that know, Ponderosa is they call themselves a steakhouse, but they're much like Golden Corral, I imagine.
Yes, they're very much like Golden Corral. But, so we're spread out in different tables. But, to be honest, my kids were usually well behaved, especially out in a restaurant, in public. And I have to say, all the kids were pretty well behaved. And I guess we ate, and now we're having dessert. And all of a sudden, my sister-in-law comes over to our table, and this is where I need your help. She did something with vanilla ice cream that, I wanted the floor to open up again. So, did she put it in your face or something like that? I mean, it was like, oh my God, I can't believe.
I think she put it on my head.
Yeah. It's like, she would do things like that. The kids were better behaved. All right. Barely, but we made it out of the restaurant without getting arrested or anything like that. Then we get back to the house, and it's been snowing. Next thing I know, my brother and sister-in-law come into the house with a wheelbarrow full of snow and start throwing snowballs at the kids. I was really having a hard time with this. So all the kids are riled up. We get rid of the snow. We clean up the snow from the house. Luckily, the house did not have carpets. All the floors could be mopped. And now it's bedtime. Well, all the boys were sleeping in one room. And there were more boys than girls. They didn't go to sleep. I heard noise. I heard this. They were young teenagers, I guess, maybe 12, 13 years old. So I said, oh, the heck with this. I go upstairs, I guess with my sleeping bag or whatever. You kids are going to shut up. I'm sleeping in here with you. Okay. I lay down. Now, this house is in the middle of nowhere. There are no lights that you can see from any of the windows. There's no street lights, no neighbors, nothing. And then all of a sudden, I forget who screamed first.
Wasn't me.
Well, somebody screamed. It wasn't me. I opened my eyes, and should I be stricken dead right now if I'm lying? There was, in the shape of a woman with like a long gown in white, just floating across the wall. After the scream, I guess everybody woke up. I was horrified. Everybody left the room. I was like, was that a ghost? I would say it was. There was no other explanation. I checked my sister-in-law and brother. They were in their room. They couldn't have done it. It was just a light going across the room. Scariest thing ever happened to me. But it happened. And yeah, I'm sure Joe has told you previous stories about the house being haunted.
I don't know if I have.
But, that's a whole list of...
Yeah.
But this was the scariest where we actually saw something. Anyway, that's my story for the night. You have any questions? Did I miss anything?
There was another time where it was just us, me, you, Diana, and Dad Frey. Maybe some other people, but not the whole thing, where we were sleeping in the big room, because the big room was where my family used to sleep when we'd go up with other people.
Which was the room we were in that night.
And you guys saw a shadow or something move across the wall. But you left me in the room sleeping, because I was sleeping.
I don't remember that.
Oh, yes, I remember. I come downstairs, and everybody's downstairs. I'm like, what are you guys doing down here? And I don't know if you or Diana said, we saw a shadow move across the wall. What are you talking about, a shadow? Like, I don't know. I was like, what was a car turning? She's like, no, there was no car. I was like, so you saw a shadow move across the wall and you left me up there? I was pissed. I was pissed off. They said, well, you were sleeping. Sassy. See, if Sassy was there, Sassy would have stayed with me. I think. No, she would have went where the people are. Anyway, with that, guys, I've got to get ready for physical therapy because they're actually coming early today instead of late.
Night all.
Thank you so much for everybody who came out here. And I see Cinnabon, Vile Mike, I don't know if anybody else come. Alexander's here too again. Well, he was here before. And Multi-Gunman. Multi-Gunman came. Thank you, Multi-Gunman. I'm doing well. And yes, Joseph correctly pointed out, I believe it was Joseph, Karoga. Yes, Joseph's Kronos Karoga Lake is situated in northern Fulton County in the southern Adirondack Mountains, centered on a peninsula between West Karoga Lake and East Karoga Lake. Yes. Well, Karoga is bigger than just that little peninsula, to be fair. Yeah, we're 3 miles from the lake. In fact, last thing I will show before we go, and we'll bring back up the web browser. Help. Okay, there we go. Karoga Lake, New York. Maps. So this is Karoga Lake. This is the little town area. I mean, they have like literally a 2-pump gas station and a general store and like some really small restaurants, a couple of them. But if you come down a little to the south, you see this green is Adirondack State Park, and this is all land owned by New York State. That's part of the state land of the park. But this land is also, this is the very beginning of the Adirondacks, right here. But this land cut out here, this is private land, but it's still inside the Adirondack State Park. Well, this weird cutout is cut out because it is currently owned by my grandmother. This is the property that we call the Adirondacks. It is 300 acres of virtually wilderness, trees everywhere. You can't build anything because of the laws, because it's a state park. You can't do much with the land, so it's not worth really anything, but it is indeed 300 acres of it. Yeah. And this, you can't tell from this, but this is actually a mountain that goes up here. And this borders the property to the south. This is a ski lodge. So in the winter, this is people skiing. And in the summer, they do motocross. And this here is the house. This is the haunted house. And yes, I did get Google. That's not me. That is Google officially pinned this as a place because I put it in as a point of interest. So Google added it to the maps. That is the capital of Karoga. So you guys know what I'm talking about. And in fact, next time, tomorrow on BedLife, I've got some video I found this morning of, like I said, a 2002 trip up there with friends and my sister. That'll be some fun. We'll look at some of that. There's some good stuff on that. So with that, guys, take care. Qapla, Wesley says, is Karoga taking over New York State? God, I hope so, Wes. Can I play Airsoft on your property? Yes, you can, Wes. Just give me a heads up if you're going. Wesley says later. Good night, all. Qapla. And it's Thursday, so I guess I'll see you on Anti-Tracker's stream. Shronmore says, thanks for the really enjoyable stream. Thank you, Shronmore, for being a really enjoyable audience. No, it doesn't look like I'm standing in the second floor window. I hope not.
And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Videos. Check out BirdoPrey5.com, the new home of everything BirdoPrey5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdoPrey5 or on BirdoPrey5.com. Take care.